First and 10. Drops back. Looks.
Lindsey, who caught a touchdown earlier. He was wide open over the middle there.
That's a screen on that one.
That's Cameron.
An audible out of the play as he saw something in the Cabot D. Drops back. Receiver. Yard line Gibbs. Receiver once again. Kyle McIntyre was the man playing coverage on the receiver on the play, so it brings up a third down here for the Bulldogs. Gibbs has nowhere to go. He's just going to be wrapped up, dropped, and sacked. He's just going to throw it. Incomplete, so bring up a fourth down here. And we may see the field goal unit come out for the first time for the Bulldogs. .35 seconds left in the first half. 4th and 10 on the 12-yard line. Looks like the Bulldogs will elect to kick 3 here. Ms. Fayetteville does call a timeout, so we'll be right back at the resume of the action. We are back. 35 seconds left here in the first half of play. The Bulldogs still in the lead, 34-14. They are going to elect to still kick the field goal here. As no, it looks like they're going to audible out of the field goal to confuse the Panthers. Draws back, looks, throws it. That's going to be caught. But there is a, hold on, the celebration. There is a flag on the play. Hopefully it is against the Bulldogs.
Illegal numbering on the offense.
Will be on the offense, so the touchdown will be no good. So they will repeat fourth down. Tristan, do you think they're still going to kick the field goal?
Well, I would think now the trickery's out of the window here. Panthers have already seen it. I expect them to stick with the field goal unit here.
Speaking of, I haven't heard much from you this quarter. .26 seconds left to go in the first half. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to still kick the field goal. 4th and 15 on the 17. Kick is up. It's going to be no good. So 21 seconds left till halftime. The Panthers will get one more possession before half. Is it likely to say that we may call a Hail Mary to get the ball down the field?
Well, That's certainly possible, Tristan, but the Panthers may just run the clock out and send this one into halftime.
Here comes the offense once again. G sends the Cairo in motion, hands the ball to Cairo. Cairo breaks into a hole, and he's going to get pulled out of bounds by his jerseys. There's 14 seconds left in the first half.
Could have been a possible late hit there, and there is a flag on the play.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 26 of the defense. 15 yards from the end of the run. Result of the play is first down.
Well, unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. You can't do stuff like that. So there'll be a first down for the Panthers with 14 seconds left.
And that's great field position off the penalty for the Panthers, as they may have time to take a shot here at the end zone.
Well, they're going back to that I formation. They could run a play action, throw it deep to Kairos. No, they're just going to hand it off to Graham Turner. Graham Turner really have nowhere to go. Looks like he was brought down by his face mask, as that's most likely going to run out the first half. And that's what it's going to do. So at the end of the first half, your score here in Fayetteville, the Bulldogs 34, the Panthers 14. We'll be right back at the start of the second half. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second half here in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Sorry for the popping noise. You saw the first half. You saw the Panthers star man, Kyler Carmack, go down with an injury. We have an update. He is moving his arms and talking, and they're checking him for a concussion right now as we speak. Many people believe it is neck, back injury to that area. But like I said, we'll keep you updated as when we find out information. We'll be quick to relay that to you.
We certainly wish Kyler a speedy recovery, Tristan.
As it looks like Cabot does recover the onside kick. Well, apparently we didn't get the ball, Tristan.
Well,
Look, sorry for interrupting, but it looked plain that we got the ball, but according to the referee, we didn't.
very interesting decision from the referee there as the Panthers open up the half with some trickery.
So it'll be first down for the Bulldogs. And I want to break down that first half a little bit. After the injury, it just really wasn't going Cabot's way. We got on the board once more, but that's really all that happened is Gibbs keeps it himself and rushes to the right. And, of course, he just gets down the field. But anyways, that first half was really heavily on the passing unit. And Tyler G, man, I mean, there's no really nice way to say that. He just needs to start throwing a more accurate ball and stop overthrowing this guy. I mean, I'm not trying to sound rude or any sort of way, but he just needs to throw a more accurate ball. As number 12 will keep it himself.
That's Quinn McLean that time on the quarterback keeper. Back-to-back plays on the quarterback keeper.
Well, Tristan, if there's something from the first half that the Panthers need to definitely change, what would that be coming from your standpoint?
Well, the Panthers did have a couple turnovers in the first half, so we want to limit those. But right now, we just got to put a stop to this Bulldog offense.
That's true. As they're at around the 28-yard line. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. He tries to spin. He almost gets tackled by his blocker as he breaks another tackle. Quentin McLean is just tearing up the Cabot's defense so far.
That's 3 straight quarterback keepers for the Bulldogs on the first 3 plays.
Preston Kiahi is the man credited with the tackle. We're here in Fayetteville. If you're just tuning in, missed a kind of a back and forth first half that the Bulldogs took over at the last couple of minutes. Tristan Harlan with Tristan Bates, and the third down here for the Bulldogs. Drops back, looks, has nowhere to go, rolls right, still has nowhere to go. Preston Kiahi almost gets a sack, and he just going to throw it out of bounds. Had 2 defenders trying to get him, but they just couldn't get him, so they forced him to throw it away. It looks like Fayetteville will go for it once again on fourth down. They've been going for it almost every time they have a fourth down, Tristan.
Fayetteville has been very aggressive on 4th down. We'll see if that can continue here.
Hopefully not. McLean drops back, looks, throws it to his man. That's going to be incomplete. Turnover on downs. All right, Cabot, you got to stop here. You need to get on the board quick. Then you need to get the ball back, score again, and just take over this second half. Come on, we believe in you.
Panthers need some of that
second half magic.
That's just what I was about to say there, Tristan.
Well, we need a little bit more than magic. We need a whole bag of pixie dust. First down here for Cabot. Back in that I formation. G fakes the handoff. Has Cairo open. 10:08 left to go here in the third quarter of play.
G just looking for Rudolph there, just a little bit in front of him.
Back in that I formation, they just hand it off to Graham Turner. Graham Turner has nowhere to go. Again, about 2, maybe 3 in the play. Be third down here for the Panthers. Third and 8 on the 27-yard line. G drops back, looks, throws it over the middle, has a man wide open. That's Jake Mounty, baby. That's Jake Mounty, baby.
And there
the 30,
he goes.
the 25, the 20. And he's just dropped down at about the 20-yard line. Thank you, G, for finally getting it to the receiver.
Huge play for the Panthers there. Jake Mounty wide open over the middle, and that is a huge momentum boost for the Cabot Panthers.
I'm going to fire up every single one of the fans watching around the world, Tristan. You know what that's going to be? It's going to be the first one of the second half. That's going to be a Cabot Panther first down. G sends the man in motion here, drops back, looks, throws it to the end zone, has a man. No, he does not. It's a little short, but, it looked like the defense was holding him there. I'm not surprised the flag doesn't come out.
Well, it certainly did look like pass interference there as G tried to catch Turner coming out of the backfield.
Well, 8:58 left here in the third quarter play. 2nd and 10 on the 20-yard line is Cabot. So Tyler G trying to get some points on the board quick so they can possibly steal the momentum. G runs the speed option, just shoves it off to Graham Turner. Graham Turner tries to juke away from his man, but has no luck in doing that. So a third down is coming up here. We're back here. G drops back, looks, throws it into flat to Graham Turner. Graham Turner tries to stiff arm away from his man. It's carried out, and a flag does help him out. There you go.
And that's obviously going to be a late hit, maybe some unsportsmanlike conduct.
Give us the first down. Come on. You can't do that in the game of football. It's unsportsmanlike.
That was absolutely uncalled for there, and Turner looks a little shaken up after that hit there on the sideline.
And, of course, he's down. It's exactly what happened to Kyler Carmack. They pulled him down, and he got hurt. Now they're hitting after the whistle, and looks what happened. Our guys are going down. The refs need to stop this, and they need to stop it now before more players get hurt. And that's not nothing against the referees. That's just safety for everybody on the field.
Certainly unfortunate there as medical staff will attend to Turner here. Looks to be on his feet.
Graham Turner is able to walk off on his own power, which is a good sign. Coach Reed's on the field.
Personal foul, late hit out of bounds against the defense. That penalty is half distance to the goal.
Yes.
Personal foul against the offense.
What?
That is 15 yards from the end of the first penalty enforcement.
What? Are you kidding me? So you're telling me in a game of football a player cannot go on the field to defend his players and get the opposing players off of him to prevent anything else? That's bogus. That's a bogus call, Tristan.
That's certainly a questionable call from the referee there.
It's not questionable. It's bogus.
from the Panthers. Coach Reed certainly seems upset with that, as do all the Panther faithful here.
Well, I'm going to tell you this much right now. We've been playing a great football game, and every time we get something going, a flag comes out against us, and I'm sick and tired of seeing it. G, drop back, pump fakes once, throws it to the end zone, has a man. That's going to be broken up, incomplete. Are you serious?
He was looking for Kyle Rudolph in the end zone there, just unable to put his hands on that one.
So that'll be second down here. I need to diffuse, Tristan. I think they can hear me down there on the field, let me tell you. They need some Jesus. It'll be 2nd and 10 here for the Panthers. Dante Barker is in the game after Turner's injury. G calls for the snap, draws back, looks, throws it to the end zone. Well, Tristan, clearly pass interference call. I mean, technically he didn't make a play on the ball, and it was – forgot to throw my chair. Anyways. Lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. He was making a play on the ball, and I guess the referees didn't think he interfered with the catch.
Well, he was looking for Jake Mowdy there on the outside.
Well, there is a timeout called. Cabot will take the timeout, so we'll be right back at the break of action. Hope you're still tuned in, folks. 34-14, Cabot. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. It is 3rd down for the Panthers. 8:05 left to go in the 3rd quarter of play. Panthers have the ball at the 24-yard line. G calls for the snap, drops back, looks, has nowhere to go. He'll just be wrapped up and sacked. Sorry, I didn't unmute you.
He tried to escape there, just nowhere to go for G.
Well, another 4th down's coming up. And we're going to punt it.
Yep, that is the punting unit on the field, Tristan.
Duh. Rhett Thurman is back to punt. That's going to be a beautiful punt. Just out of bounds and around the 10-yard line. Great punt there by Thurman to pin the Bulldogs deep in their own territory. Hopefully the Panthers defense could come up with a big stop here to get the offense to put more points on the board. But we'll see.
Takeaway would be huge here on this possession.
It'll be monumentous, or however you say that word. 7:19 left to go in the 3rd quarter of play. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. On 14-yard line. Calls for the snap. Hands the ball off. He has wide open running room. Are you serious? As there is a flag back in the backfield, so it could be holding. So this could be coming back.
Hopefully it is coming back, Tristan, because that was a huge run for the Bulldogs there on the sideline.
holding on the offense. Bring that up with a stop and get the ball back for our offense. The stop. Kyle McIntyre and Underwood is credited with the tackle.